Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, welcome back to Off the Monstah podcast. I am Michael Anthony Napoli. I am here on behalf of Jeremy, the overweight underdog, Jeffrey fucking Brown, Derrik Stats Masterson, and we have loyalty tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to clear your palates. I want you to expand your minds and welcome Mrs. Melissa Monteaux, aka the Sox Addict, and Mrs. Christina Puentes, live and in person from the great state of Tejas. Ladies, welcome to Off the Monstah podcast. Thank you so very fucking much for showing up. Let's go Red Sox opening day.
Yes.
How are y'all?
Good. Doing good.
Now, it's the second time that I've got to see you guys today.
Yes.
And the first one was interesting. It was an interesting game. So here we were just glad you guys could come on. So we're going to be a little organic today. So Stats Masterson is our local guru with the Q&A, but we want to have some fun with this, a little flexibility. So Mr. Jeff Brown, who's a couple cocktails in, like I'm a couple beers in.
A couple?
Mr.
I
Jerry?
think it's more than a couple.
Yeah,
They're both probably more than a couple. I might be the only sober one here.
No, I have not touched anything today. Nothing.
Pop goes
Louisa because
Boy.
the tequila
Jeff
goes
has
pop.
been drinking. I'm just saying.
I'm just
yeah,
saying I are on the
We had a
good team.
tequila bottle pop.
I heard there was a
and
tequila incident though too.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All right,
Ryan
so
Brazier will make me drink, but nothing.
let's have a little clean slate here. What we usually love to do is get our guests to kind of give themselves a little bit of background, what you do. I mean, you have a fantastic following of how you came into the Red Sox Nation and what Twitter, everything that's going on for you. Give us a little background on it.
Okay, I'll start. When I was a teenager, I dated a Red Sox fan, and it was contagious. It stuck. It was kind of like a disease in a way, but not always a bad disease. Sometimes a good disease. So yeah, and I've turned, boyfriends, husband, and that, and friends. Like, it's just, like I like to say, it's just contagious. It's that's what happened to me. Like her,
it's a
she has little bit
it's
more
a
story,
fever.
but it is. It's a fever for sure.
And it sucks once you get it because it hurts to your core
Oh,
when
it
they
does.
don't
Like,
win.
yeah.
Oh,
Like,
yes, it does.
careful, kids, will break your heart.
Exactly.
So we had the pleasure of doing a little podcast earlier today. It was a heartfelt ending, but I think we could both agree that the Red Sox today gave a lot more effort than we've seen all of 2022. They didn't give in. They fought to the very end. What was your feelings on today's game?
Well, hi, I'll go.
You go first.
First, I was born and raised a Red Sox fan. My grandfather was a huge Red Sox fan from Texas, but he was Ted Williams fan, veteran fan, like everything. So I've been a Red Sox fan all my life. And then my kids born and raised into it. My husband married into it. So that's how it is. And yeah, so I'm not going to lie. Today's game was sad because I wanted to win, but I enjoyed the ending a lot because I really feel that this lineup is going to be better than last year's. I just feel like we've added some good elements in our bullpen and the guys in our lineup as far as like adding Yoshi and Duvall. My husband teases me because I could not stand Tapia on the Blue Jays, but of course, because he was on the Blue Jays, and I'd be like, he always gets on base, and now I'm like, I like him now. So just losing by 1 run, yes, it sucks, but I really think that it's just going to be a better season. I just have that feeling, and I'm hoping I'm right, because I'll be honest, last year I kept the faith the whole way, but deep down inside, I knew that it wasn't good. But this year, I just don't feel the same way as I felt last year. This year, I actually feel confident in our team, and I just think we made some good moves, and I just think that we will make I think we'll make the wild card, but I do think we will be in the playoffs this year. I definitely do. It's just what I feel.
Is there a player that you feel it's going to stand out?
Well, for me, it's going to be Yoshi. I love Yoshi. I don't know. I mean, when we got him, I started following him. I'll be honest, I didn't follow him before that, of course. I watched every game of the WBC. I mean, there was one day there was 11 games on, and I set my alarm. I mean, I was up pretty much all night.
We got another one,
I was-
stats.
Me and Jeremy, we're both doing that.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I just loved Yoshi. I knew he was on one of ours, so I was following him so much. And every time he came up to bat for Japan and everything he did, I just love his discipline at the plate. I just love everything about him, just his discipline, just his attitude, just his, I don't know, it's just this vibe he gives me. And so right away I called her and I said, oh my God, I love Yoshi. I need a Yoshi jersey. Like, this is my guy this year. Like, I don't know. It's just, I just loved his demeanor and everything about him, and how I just feel like we need that discipline on the team. And I just
Definitely.
think that he's bringing a certain discipline coming from Japan to the team. And I just really feel like, I'm hoping, you know how it rubs off, like, you know, it's contagious, like hitting's contagious, things are contagious. My grandpa always said that hitting's contagious. So I'm just hoping that it rubs off and then the other players carry on from it. So he's the player I'm hoping that does really well this year.
He's a fucking baseball samurai. He's gonna
Yes.
slay
Yes.
pitching.
Yes.
Well, Japan's
Mhm.
national
From
team
some-
is literally Samurai Japan. So there's also that.
So
Yes,
for
it is.
some
Yeah, it's Samurai Japan.
for someone who started a company based upon the Ronin Warrior, let me tell you this: Masayoshi is a fucking Ronin. He's going to win probably Rookie of the Year
I think
over
so.
Casas. He's going to hit close to 300, if not over 300. I think his swing is built for 15 to 25 bombs, give or take a home run or two. He's going to pepper the shit out of the monster, and he's going to play some really good glove in left field.
Yeah.
I think
And
Mhm.
every article I've read about him, they always say his defense is the metrics on it aren't that good. Every game I've seen him in the WBC, you know, and spring training, fucker can play. I don't know what they're
Yeah.
talking about.
That's
I
a
really
factor
don't.
of Japan, though. That's a factor of Japan because they value defense at like a extreme level there, right? You see like guys come over, like Ichiro's a perfect example of that, where he comes over and elite defensively here. In Japan, he's still elite, but it's not the same kind of elite. Where he comes over here, he's like upper echelon, like one of the best defenders that we've seen. So I think there is a difference in terms of how they value defense, and especially when it comes to fundamentals. Yoshida will have the fundamentals set and down and ready to go.
Right. He's going to make the smart play, which is what he did in the WBC. He always made the smart plays that'll prevent runs. And that's fine. I'm good with that. That's a solid dude. And will he win a gold glove? I don't know, but it's solid. That's what we want.
I think we trademarked maybe the future of this team this year, Masakasa.
Yeah.
We haven't
I don't know
officially
if you saw
trademarked
it, but I like to think we trademarked it.
Wait, y'all
Because
started that?
Those are my two favorite players on this team going into 2023. Is Masa and Casas.
Yeah.
you're the one. Okay, I told her I had seen it.
Yeah, I was like, I hadn't seen
She
it.
said I hadn't seen that yet. I said I saw that
Nice.
somewhere on Twitter, Masakasa. That's about. I don't know. Who
So,
did it. I just remember.
Yeah, let's get that on fire. Let's get it trending.
So
Masakasa.
Tom,
Yes.
Tom Carey-
Or maybe it's more Casamasa because I feel like maybe
No,
Casa down in
Masakasa.
Mexico. Masakasa? Okay.
All right, so Tom Karen talked about trademarking Massachusetts earlier today.
Ah,
In the
that's
pregame.
great.
Oh,
Yes.
I was like,
That's good.
you motherfucker! I was like, that's
It's
brilliant.
still not as good as
That's
Masakasa.
so
You know what that
I mean,
sounds like?
that
sounds like a T-shirt, Melissa.
Than y'all, so his might
Yeah,
go a little
TC
further. I'm just saying.
TC's pretty big deal.
So Melissa,
So we're-
who's your
the
player to
following
look
set.
at this year?
Bayo, for sure. I'm just
Yeah, I think we
like,
talked
I'm
about
just
that
so-
earlier. It's
Yeah,
just
I just
exciting to
love it.
see him
Like, I
working
don't-
with
and I think
Pedro.
like, really, yeah, he had just the Pedro talking about him and him working with Pedro and the way he's bragged on him. That is something that I am. But I'm like, I like pitching and I like to watch him. And with last year, we when we were in Houston, he was like right in front of me, like because we were sitting on the like basically third baseline by the where the Red Sox dugout was, and he was just right there. And I just took a picture of him. I didn't think like, but I'm not good at asking for autographs anyway. But everybody's getting autographs, and I'm like, I should go down there and get Bayo's autograph, but I didn't. And now I regret it. I always regret it. I'm like, dang it, I should have just got him to autograph something because I just feel like he's star. Like he's.
Well, the good thing he's going to be around for a little bit, so
Yes,
your
yes,
chances
definitely.
are still very high at getting one.
Yes, definitely.
He'll be back in Houston.
Garrett
Mhm.
Whitlock FaceTime my mom. Trump that.
What?
Yeah,
We were-
you okay? Every time we have a guest on, you either brag about that or you something about Fenway South or we know, or you talk to what Matt Barnes, yippee freaking Kaye.
Matt
He's in
fucking
Miami.
Barnes.
Hey, I
Maddie
hope
Bad
my
Boy.
boy.
My best friend is Sox Addict. Top that.
Oh my God! Stop.
Top that.
I
Stop.
can't. I can't.
Stop.
I can't. I can't top that.
Oh my God.
I had a running joke
I'm down at
that I
a
never
so top that.
my like running joke this offseason. I was starting it like I was gonna tweet it out and I never did. I was like Matt goddamn Barnes because every time he comes to the game I go God damn it. It was gonna be my
Mhm.
joke. It was gonna be my joke and I never did it. And
Matt
got traded.
Matt fucking Barnes. It was. He
Now,
said.
now,
Now
I
now you-
said Matt fucking
now-
Barnes.
Yeah, because he went fucking
No-
hell every time he came into the game.
well, stats. You now have Ryan Brazier for that. So
no,
Yes.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Every time. Or
Justin Brazier.
Yeah.
is it time?
It's
it that time
it's
for me?
time to get him.
Oh,
It's that time.
Yeah,
that
leave
time.
him out of the
Okay.
express somewhere on the
All right.
when they go on their road trip. Just
Right.
leave him behind.
So
Right? Just
for a
enough
good
with this
for a
guy.
good month and a half, I put it out there every single day on Twitter. Why is Ryan Brazier still on the team? Heim Bloom, to his credit, went on another podcast, answered the question, didn't like it, but hey, you answered it. Cool,
Mhm.
fine. You saw what you saw. After today, and I know it's only one game, but good God, I am doing it again every
Yes,
day
do
because
it.
why?
Yeah.
Why?
Yes.
And that question could go for Caleb Ort too. Both of them need to be
Yes.
launched into the sun
Yes.
immediately because
Yes.
today's game would have been a much different story had not one or two of them been in the
Mhm.
game. And
So
don't
Ort
get
was,
me
I
wrong.
think, the only pitcher that went through a whole entire inning without giving up a
Yeah,
run.
he did.
Yeah,
he
but
did
he's-
good.
the
Surprisingly,
problem-
I was like,
Yes,
And I
the problem with
understand
Ort is they had
kind
him
of
go
why
2
they keep
innings.
Yeah.
Right.
I-
You can't do that. He can't go two.
No.
Or can't
No.
go two.
They
So I
should have had
understand why
Zach
they
Kelly.
keep Ort for a bullpen. Of course, they weren't expecting to go to him
Right.
as early as they did today because they weren't expecting Kluber to go out in the fourth. And I
We all
understand-
agree that Kluber should not have been on the mound in the first place. It should have been Sale.
No, it's
I
Yes,
don't-
I kind of understand why they didn't want Sale because
Mm.
he's been hurt. This would have been his first game back. I don't think they like the pressure.
What's the
to be,
difference
like,
in
his
2
first
days?
game,
it's also his birthday.
I don't know.
Let him
just
enjoy his
it's those opening
birthday.
day
Yeah.
jitters that,
He
you know,
would have been amped up.
I'm not
Like
saying
he
wouldn't have
would
done
have
it.
been
Maybe
to
he
know.
might have, but I just think they were just maybe playing it a little too safe. I'm not saying I don't agree
Mhm.
with you all, but I think that was their
yeah, that was the
reasoning.
reason.
They just thought, you know, we
Mhm.
don't want his first game back after being gone for so long. Be
But we
opening
know
day
he can get hurt riding a bike, so
Yeah,
and then he
it's like-
bombs it or something goes wrong, and that's like his confidence is just gonna go from like fuck.
yeah.
I don't know. That's what I'm
Mhm.
assuming the reasoning was. I could be totally
I-
wrong,
no, I'll
I
bet
think
the
that's a
moon
good-
that he's going to be lights out on Saturday.
but I think
Right.
that-
Mhm.
I agree with that point because I think we all know Sale's an emotional guy out there for
He
sure.
is definitely.
So opening day would have been one opening day, two his first action in a long time coming off
Yes.
an injury, and I think the juices would have been going so much that if he would have had a bad outing, you would have seen him melt down,
exactly.
And it would
or
affect
he'd have been
him.
so amped up that he gets injured. Like
Yeah.
it's just,
So I
Would
think
have
that's
punched
why
something.
I think that's what they were doing. Why they did what they did.
We don't
cut
need
up
it.
jerseys,
No,
you know.
don't.
He went and
What up,
rode his
Jersey?
bicycle into the Charles River.
What do you say? Oh, the jersey thing, yes, with the white side.
Oh my gosh.
So if I may pose this to the group, this is a 162 battle, 162 individual battles.
He's stirring up the
I-
duck boats.
I personally don't give a thunderous fuck who starts game one. What I
Yes.
care about is the end result after 162. So, girls, you and I were talking about this earlier when we were FaceTime. We want to win 162-0. I even told you if baby Jesus himself comes and asks me what I want the
Mhm.
Red Sox to win 162, sweep the playoffs, and win the World Series. I don't care about world peace. I don't care about solving the
Oh
political
my
problems.
God.
I want the
Go
Red
out,
Sox to
don't
win.
eat. We're all hungry. Just,
Yep,
just
starving
hungry.
kids in
Red Sox.
Africa. Yep,
Who
no,
cares?
it's fine.
No.
You're already
Red Sox
that-
starving.
162 games, okay? Yeah.
But I pose this to you. Today did not matter who started, but what mattered and what you should take from today is that this team has got fight in it.
Yeah.
They
The
did,
offense scored 9 fucking runs. That's
Mhm.
should win a game. Now, we
Mhm.
gave up 10 runs, which is not ideal, but
Mhm.
it's off the snide. We're done. We're running. We're going. We lost the first game in 2018. We're 0-4 on opening day with Cora. Don't give a shit about that. I just don't. I would prefer to win. I'd 100% prefer to win.
Mhm.
But what I took from today's game was this team has what I've said several times on our podcast and other podcasts that I've done. They got fucking moxie. They got a chip on their shoulder. They
Mhm.
fought back. I
Mhm.
I knew in my bones that we were going to have a walk-off today. It didn't happen, but it
Yeah, I know.
had
Yeah,
walk-off
but I really
all
thought
over
it was. You're right. I
Yeah.
thought that too.
And I
did.
and I feel it was different. Like I said, like last year, I feel when the guys were down a game, let's say like today, 10-4, whatever, it just felt different. Like me watching, I felt
Felt
like they
over.
were down. Like it was like
Mhm.
I would be yelling at the TV last season, like, what, y'all just giving up? Like, come on, somebody fire. Like, I need some, like,
Mhm.
it's not over. As long as there's an inning to play, anything could happen. And today I didn't. I felt like even when they were down, they were still grinding. They were still grinding. Like you said, they were fighting. And that was
Mhm.
the difference for me this game than the way they played last season. To me, it seemed like
So
they had a more.
I wonder if stats can pull this up while we're on though, because I am curious at this. How many times did the offense score 9 runs last year? Because
Probably
there's
not
something
many.
Yeah, I mean,
Not
even
many,
9
right?
runs in
One.
any game is like,
Yeah.
like
right. And
That's a lot.
and that was the problem last year. It's okay, maybe in like the first 5 innings, they'd have like 4 or 5 runs, something like that. We'd be up. We'd be like, okay, all right, we can do this. And then in comes the pen and just totally destroys it. This game was kind of the opposite, where we weren't really ahead at any point, and then they fought back, which is what I was saying in the offseason. The way that this team is built, I don't know if they'll be playoffs, but I know they're going to be a lot more fun than last year.
definitely,
because
you're not going to want
that's
to
what it seemed
fall
like,
in the hole.
right.
Yeah.
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 Right. It seemed like after the 5th inning, all of us would just grab our seats and go, so we going to lose this one today? Whereas I think this year it's
Exactly.
going to be more like, hey, 8th, 9th inning. Well, hey, we got a few more runs. We got Justin Chuck Norris
Exactly.
Turner coming up, and he's going to,
Yeah, you got
Yes.
Yoshi coming up, Turner coming up, Duvall's coming up. Hey, they just takes one to get a hit, get this going. Yeah.
Yep.
right. And
So
that is
I
my
said when
nickname
we-
for Turner the whole season. After taking the
Chuck
ball to
Norris.
the face and being here for opening day, that's Chuck Norris level.
That is definitely
That dude's a
Chuck Norris level.
badass.
I like it.
So I've said from the beginning about this team. For me, it has 2013 vibes, and then people chirp back and says, "Okay, we don't have anchor players like Poppy. We don't have anchor players like Pedroia." Yeah, I get that, but this
Duga's a
team
leader.
Doogie is a fucking leader, and will continue to be a leader. But this is a team of fucking cowboys, a team of fucking scumbags. These guys are dirt dogs. They've got Pedroia type vibes. You're
Yes.
gonna have some gamers in there, and you need that. Give me a bunch of rejects every day of the week to go to war with, because the
Mhm.
expectations are so low. When we fucking win, it
Mhm.
makes it even that much better. When they are
Mhm.
hoisting the trophy over their heads and I'm booking airfare and hotels and getting tickets to the parade, I can't
Yeah.
wait to get on Twitter and other platforms and basically be the guy that says, I fucking told you. I fucking
Mhm.
told you. And I can't wait.
Mhm.
So
I
it's
got
this-
I got the number.
You
Give it.
got it?
Give
Let's
it.
see.
All right. Wait. Before you give it, over under. So, we'll
You
do
guys
some
set the line.
We'll do some prices right shit here. Mr. Napoli, what's your number?
How many times did they
How
score
many
9 or
times did
more
the Red
runs
Sox
last year?
score 9 last year?
9 or
I'm
more.
gonna say
Oh no! You know what? Write it on a piece of paper, because then
No.
I feel like. No, go ahead.
all right. So over
No,
9
just
runs.
a number.
I'm gonna say 7.
9 or more
7
runs, 7
games. Wow.
times.
Yeah.
Jeremy, we'll just
4.
keep going. Mr. Brown,
11.
which one of you ladies wants to take it first? It's up to you guys.
I
Which
say
order you wanna
5.
go?
What do you say?
I'll say 8. That's
say
my lucky
5.
number, anyways.
All right. Last year, the Red Sox scored 9 or more runs 16 times.
Oh wow.
Oh,
But that's out of
Well, we all
162 games. That's not.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all
However,
suck.
however, they only lost one of those games, which is on August 19th to the Orioles in Baltimore. They lost 15-10. Every other game they won.
Mm.
I don't know
Oh,
what it
wow.
is with the Orioles. We just cannot beat the Orioles.
Yes.
And our
Oh,
opening day record absolutely blows.
Why can't we play the
it
Giants?
does.
Like, what the hell?
No,
How come
no,
the
no,
why can't
no,
we play the
no.
Giants?
Why can't we
No,
play
hold
the
on, hold on.
Giants?
Right.
No, why
The
can't we play
Brewers.
like
Give me
the
the
Oakland
Brewers on
A's?
opening day.
No, give me the A's.
Watch the
Give me the
Brewers.
A's.
Hey now.
Give me the A's. Give me the A's.
Yeah.
Give me
Yep,
the
the
A's on
A's.
opening day. They DFA'd one of their best players in Christian Pache because he had no more options. And you already suck. Like your
I've been
best
happy
player
with
is
the
Tony.
Rays.
The A's
I mean,
best
yeah.
player is
I mean, I
Tony
agree.
Kemp.
You know, I looked at, and that's just me being a hater because I'm like, oh yeah, the Yankees won. They picked the fucking Giants. Like, I know that poor Giants. I shouldn't be. But still, I'm like, really?
And it's not like we
wanna-
lost today. We lost within the division, which even stings
Exactly.
more.
I'm like, really?
Mhm.
Right. Right, it
I'd say
does.
losing to the A's would sting more because they're the A's, and they're probably going to lose like 115 games.
We wouldn't have
this
lost
year.
versus the A's though. That's the thing.
That's the
Or
point.
the Reds. Or the Reds.
Or the Pirates, who we have
But here's-
in the
Or
coming
the
week.
Pirates.
Thankfully, the Pirates are
today,
on a schedule.
today was
coming
not a
soon.
bad day. Today was
No,
really
it
not a
wasn't.
bad
It
day.
wasn't.
It just was
wasn't.
not. I didn't.
I agree.
So at
Oh,
the
No,
end of
it
at
set the
end
table
of
for
the
what's
day,
to come.
I was like, yes. I was talking to my wife, my mom, and my brother. We were all watching the Red Sox games, from different houses. But we were going back and forth, and I said, was telling them, I was like, look, don't fucking sweat this loss at all. It just makes no sense to get aggravated because I saw several people on Twitter fucking sell the team, burn down Fenway.
I failed
That's
miserably.
just what we do on opening day these days.
Yeah, and
It's
I,
called
but I also
Twitter.
think
That's
what they
there's-
do.
because last season left
It's
such a bad
Red Sox
taste.
PTSD. It is a real mental illness.
Yeah, and I think last season
Red Sox
just left-
PTSD. I have it. I suffer
and
from
Jer-
this.
Oh,
This
opening
is the
day was
cure.
opening day was really good for me and Jeremy though, because on our last show, Jeremy, we were
Yep.
doing Cy Young predictions, and Jeremy and I were both gonna say the same player. Jeremy said it first, and Jeremy's like, Marcus Stroman's a dark horse, and then I was like, damn it, you took my player. Stroman goes 6 shutout innings today for the Cubs, and I was like,
Mm,
Against
like
my
the-
Brewers too.
yeah,
mm.
which is
It was
hilarious.
harsh.
Melissa
Yeah.
and Christina, I understand your PTSD, but I was 14 when the PTSD set in. When we lost to the Mets,
Yeah.
Bill Buckner.
I don't have
I
PTSD
lived
yet.
through
I'm
that.
so sorry. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't even
It's my
imagine.
life, buddy. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that.
There's
I was-
nothing worse than that. I was Jimmy Fallon.
My PTSD
Wow.
was 2012 when I was a kid.
Red Sox. I am the Red Sox.
When we lost,
My
wait,
my
that-
PTSD was 2003, the Grady Little game. I was
Mm-hmm.
in Detroit. I was in Detroit in a hotel room by myself, working a terrible job. And
Mm.
to see that, I destroyed the room. I went Rockstar on it and destroyed the room.
Oh wow.
It was
Yeah,
yeah,
that
Nice.
year
not
that
good.
Aaron fucking Boone hit the home run off
Yep.
the Wakefield in the 11th inning.
Yep.
I literally
13th.
I broke the TV because I threw something at it. Went to bed,
Impressive.
and my mom literally had to come to my house, get me out of bed for like 2 days because I did not want to get out of bed. I was like, I was like devastated. I was like, and to this day, when I see him, I still say Aaron fucking Boone.
Fucking Boone.
Hey, but Christina, you've got to agree with me here. It is kind of poetic that he really sucks as a manager, and he's.
Oh, I love it.
Oh,
And I
When
love
he's
it.
out there whining and
bask in
crying and
that.
poking his nose, I'm fucking laughing at him every
But
fucking time.
his only job is to. I swear to God, his only job. I've talked to Yankees fans about this. His only job is to argue balls and strikes. Even Yankees fans don't think he does anything besides argue balls and strikes.
Mhm.
And they're
Wow.
like, you know what? That's his only job. He doesn't do anything. they're like, they say he's so bad. The analytic department sets the lineup and not him.
Is he coaching a team? I'm sorry.
Aaron
Is he
Boone's-
coaching a team somewhere?
He's the Yankees manager.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Aaron
Yeah.
Boone.
What have the
Yeah,
Yankees done in the last 20 years? Only won one championship built on steroids.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
But in spring training when we beat the Yankees so bad, it was his birthday, and I was like,
Oh,
"Happy birthday, Aaron Boone!" Like, I was like, "Happy birthday."
I'll never forget
Oh
that
my
douchebag
gosh.
moment when he went out and he's like, "My guys are fucking Warriors, man."
Oh my god.
It was a
The
strikeout, brother.
the
Yeah.
fact that
They didn't
the
get
fact that-
mowed down by a gang of ISIS warriors or Mossad or Al Qaeda. He got struck the fuck out. So take back your little tampon, put it up your ass, and get back in the dugout.
God. The thing that makes like all the Boone stuff hilarious is because John Boy's a Yankees fan and he does all like the breakdowns of it with the lip reading. But like it's like you can see like John Boy like doing it and he's like, why did you have to do this, Boone? Why'd you have to get ejected? And it's every single, it feels like once a week he gets ejected. Like I'm not joking. I've said this before. I feel like it's once a week. It's a weekly occurrence. It's like you're gonna get ejected on this day because of this. It's like the MLB script writers come out and say you're getting ejected on this day. We don't care if you like it or not.
I'd like to see Cora get ejected more often.
No,
I just want to see. I just
I'd
want
be
to
good
see
with
some
that.
like fire in his heart, man. He had
No,
no
I would-
fire.
Last
You
year he
watched
got
him last
ejected.
year and he had no fire.
I love Cora, so.
Oh,
I
don't
think
wanna
he'll get
see Cora
ejected later this year.
I want to see like someone random get ejected. Like I want to see like Kike
Like
get
a
pissed
catcher,
off at an
like
ump.
missing the ball
something.
behind him.
That one. All right, I'm okay with this. If Cora wants to go like nose to nose with Laz Diaz, I'm good with it. Go for it. Every freaking game too. Just do it. Right. I'm okay with that. Angel Hernandez,
Angel
go nose to nose
Hernandez.
with him.
God,
Right.
definitely,
Right.
please.
Do that. Like Cora wants to do that. I'm serious. Every fan will just love it. Even if we get blown out. Hey, Cora got kicked out, man. Did you see him
hero.
nose to
No,
nose with
no.
Angel Hernandez?
No,
That'd be
no.
amazing.
The guy that needs to be the eject guy is Ryan Brazier. If he's on the
Yeah.
team, that might be the only reason it should be.
The
Get
hero
him
that we don't
ejected.
We found his purpose.
Get him ejected in the first inning. See you later. We don't want to
Yeah.
see you win the game. Get
Yeah,
out of here.
we need to hit a guy, bring in Brazier or
See, here's the thing. The umpires, if there's any umpires that are listening that are Red Sox fans, when you're umping a Red Sox game, first inning, look in the dugout, find Ryan Brazier. Get your ass out of here. See ya. Bye.
What for?
Adios.
Breeding.
Leave. Like,
Yeah,
like,
when they open
I don't want to
breeding,
see Brazier. Get out of here.
So-
Get him out.
All right, I got this. So when they play the Astros, every single game, Ryan Brazier needs to go out and plunk Jose Altuve. That's his job. That is, you have one job, Ryan
I don't think
Brazier.
he can hit
Go
Altuve
hit
because he's so
Jose
small.
Altuve.
Well, and he's not going to be around for a while, so we're going to have to wait a little while.
I have to push this in a positive direction. Can we get all on board to get Cassis to paint his nails next green Monster green?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Oh,
I wanted to
right?
get my
Good
nails
one.
done just like it's.
I wasn't a big fan of the blue today.
I wasn't
The red, I like the red when he had the red on.
He did red, and then he did. What was the next color?
He had blue
Yellow.
today.
I like the yellow.
But
I
green
think
Monster
we should
green.
all paint our nails to match him.
The green
do it.
Monster. I can
I'm
get
putting it out there.
if he does green Monster green,
If he
I
does
will
green
paint,
monster green, we
I will
all do
paint
green
these
monster
Freddie
green.
Flintstone fingers green.
I'm
Yes.
not doing green monster green.
You
I
know
had
what?
to get my. I
You know
had to
what?
get my
You never
nails-
leave the
Fuck it,
house.
I'll
Who
do it.
cares?
No,
I'll
I had to
do
get
it.
my fingernails
I will
Yeah.
do
It's a
it.
little
whenever I
no.
was
Get press
touching.
on little nails. You green, and you can take them off.
I will
I'm
want
not gonna lie, I
100.
did it in my 20s. There was this black nail polish that would glow in the dark in clubs, and the girls loved it.
Yeah.
You heard it here
Awesome.
first. I painted
I'm
my
putting it
nails
out.
black.
I mean,
Yeah, but there was no TikTok.
I'm-
There was not
I'm
nothing
putting it out
to
there.
we didn't
capture that
document it.
I actually painted my nails black in the 90s. So I got
Nice.
away with it. Other than it just got recorded on.
I mean, musicians
Hey,
have done it for a long time, so why can't an athlete do it? Just saying.
If the
He's
Red
So
doing
Sox,
here's the
if the
thing:
Red-
if we can get the
Uh-huh.
hashtag going, if we can get Costas to paint his fucking nails green, this
Green
guy
monster
right here.
green.
I'm
It's
putting it
gonna
out
be
there
green
now,
monster
and
green.
I'm tagging all you guys.
All right.
I'm tagging
I'll
all you
retweet
guys.
the shit
Well,
out
tag
of it.
it out
Cassis too. Would
Yep.
you?
Hey, have y'all seen
Yes.
his tweets?
I
They're
did.
hilarious.
Yeah,
yes.
They're
I love
He's a
him,
legend.
dude.
He's a legend. He's a legend.
He's
sees
this
just, like,
Red
random-
Sox generation's Eckersley. He's
He
just
just
kind of out there,
random
man.
off the,
Crazy
it's
stuff.
random
Or
off the wall
Spaceman
thoughts.
Bill Lee.
Oh, Bill Lee. Well, without the drugs.
Billy.
Dude, the
No,
dude goes out into the
he's still
outfield in
pitching.
his underwear and sunbathes.
Yes, yes.
I'm like, hey, if I
Oh,
look
just-
like that,
just
I
like
would
a,
sunbathe in my underwear too.
Just for your information, the movie about Billy Spaceman. One of my best friends is in that movie. Just saying. Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, excuse me, Miss Name Dropper.
That's okay. So that's the closest I ever got to
again.
like Red Sox lore. When I was in Little League, he came and when we won the championship that year, he came and did our championship dinner and spoke at our
that's awesome.
championship dinner.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Love that.
I had a baseball, but I'm pretty sure I ended up playing with it somewhere along the line and it got ruined.
Real
Because
real
it was
quick,
baseball
just-
and I wanted to play
Foul balls,
baseball.
just saying.
What
No.
what is Christina's Twitter handle? Because it's not coming up for me.
It's CM Puentes.
Mhm. CM Puentes,
Because it used to be
21.
Garza Mama, but it's CM Puentes.
That's why I couldn't get her card to her.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what it was. She
I
changed
thought- I
it
said,
right
"Oh, I
after
forgot I
that.
changed my handle.
She was like, "I want a card, but I didn't. They never contacted me." And I was like,
Nobody did.
"No one did."
It's still not.
No.
It's still not coming up.
At CM Puentes something.
21.
21.
21.
If you
Okay.
go to my page, like any tweets, I probably have like
Yeah, I don't know.
mentioned her in them.
I'll throw a card in there for you, Melissa, too. Who's your favorite player?
I got it.
Mine's the same as hers, but I'll take anybody. I mean, I have a card collection, so like, but I don't know.
The boys
What do
here
you
are
got?
seeing my card collection. I have a nasty card collection. So.
I don't have probably as much as you do.
So
All right, we're getting close to your time stats.
Yeah.
Get us back on track.
No, know what we need to do? You know what the Red Sox need to do
Back on
though?
track.
They need to go get a guy, either in free agency or trade for someone this offseason who just throws like 103, 104 straight gas out of the pen. I don't care where it's going, just to make games entertaining. If they're up by 5, throw the guy throwing 104 in there. I don't care. Like whenever I watch the Cardinals and I see Jordan Hicks go in the game, I love Jordan Hicks. He does 105, 104, 105 sinkers, bowling ball sinkers. And it's just like, cool. I don't care if he pitches terribly. It's fun to watch. Like Yohan Duran for the Twins. Every time I see him throwing it 102, 103 with the 100-mile-per-hour splitter, I'm like, yeah, can the Red Sox get someone like this, please? Like every single time. It's all these like
Speaking
young
of
guys that go
Duran.
extremely hard.
Speaking of Duran, who do you think will be on the Red Sox somewhere along the lines this year? Will it be Duran or will it be Dahlbach who
Who
will
comes
give
back
more to
first?
this team?
Duran. That's
I
gonna be
say
Dahlbach.
Duran.
It's gonna be Duran.
I say Duran.
It's gonna be
I-
Duran.
I think
I think
Dahlbeck
it's
will
gonna
be
be Dur-
first.
You think?
I think
See, I think,
I
Duran
think
first.
Dahlbeck will get called up before Duran just because someone will get injured in the infield and they need infield
Yeah.
help. And I don't mean like
Yeah.
injured in terms of like long-term injury. I mean injured like
Like a
maybe
short
you-
term.
Yeah. I
yeah,
know what
like
you're
a
saying.
like Yu Chang or Christian Arroyo, someone goes down before like especially if it's before Mondesi comes back, then
Mhm.
you look at
Mhm.
Dahlbeck and go, well, we need an infielder. You can play the infield, just go on the bench for like a week and then we'll send you back down. I think Duran has a better shot though at claiming a role on the team
A-
though than Dahlbeck.
Yeah, it's like a long term. Yeah.
so. I guess the better question might be in Taylor. Block your ears, earmuffs. Will one of them get traded before the end of April?
Dahlback will get traded.
No.
I think.
I think they'll trade Dahlback before they trade Duran.
Same.
Yeah,
I don't think either
I
of them get
agree with
traded
that.
before the end of the month.
dare
though.
you.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
why
not
I said
saying
earmuffs, though. Taylor.
How
They,
dare you?
they will not be traded before the end of the month, Mr. Round. You need to stop with this
April.
because
I said April.
No,
Yeah,
No,
not
before
before
the-
the end of the month. Yeah.
no,
not saying
End of
not before
March.
April.
The end of March
Okay,
is
the end of
tomorrow.
April. The end of
End of
April.
April.
They will not
Robert-
be traded before the end of April.
No, I don't think before
When-
the end of April, but I'm saying
Uh,
just throughout this
deadline,
season,
maybe.
like when it's done, I think Dahlbeck will go before Duran. Like,
All right, Taylor.
think
If you
we
do
will lose Dahlbeck
not
before we ever
put
get
some
Duran.
respect on Robert Dahlbach's name,
I like
I
him.
love
I'm just
him.
saying,
Hold on.
I have a little teddy bear.
Robert-
His name is Bobby D. I sleep with Bobby.
Robert
D.
him.
The
Dahlbach
teddy bear,
But
not
I'm just
Bobby
saying
D.
I
is
really
going to get
love
called
I
up.
was gonna say, is that your husband's name?
No,
Get called
no,
up.
I don't have a crush on Bobby D. He's like
Hold
a
on,
little
hold on.
kid.
Hold on.
Honey, we're renaming you.
move
Your new name
Dahlbeck.
is Bobby D.
God damn it!
We're gonna move Dahlbeck. We're gonna send him back to rookie ball, and we're gonna get him to work on his pitching, and have him come back
He's-
as a pitcher.
Pitching?
Hey,
I mean, he
so
was
he,
better in Brazier, I
he
think.
was a legit pitcher in college. He was a two-way player. No, he won. He was a
I would
reliever.
put Dahlback
Pac-12,
on the
like
mound before Brazier.
I would put Dahlback for Brazier, or just saying.
he was
mean,
on the all
yeah.
Pac-12
Put
scheme as a
Bobby
reliever.
Saturday in the bullpen. I'm game.
At least
So
I won't
Christina-
hate him when he comes off if he's
Disrespect.
bad. I'll be like, oh,
Well, look at
You-
Dahlbeck's stats.
Hang
So,
on,
girls,
Robert.
This is why we
Vernon.
we need to rename this podcast Off the Rails and Off the Monstah.
Robert
No,
Vernon
no, no.
Dahlback
That's
will
my
be
middle
back
name.
with the big club. Before you know it, he's going to hit 20 fucking bombs for the Sox, and I'm going
The
to be
Woo
on his
Sox.
goddamn duck boat.
The Woo
I'm going to be on
Sox.
his duck
Yes.
boat.
I don't think he's hitting
I'm
25.
gonna send
for the
y'all-
Blue Sox.
I'm
Yeah,
going to
I think he's-
FaceTime all of
He'll
you.
hit 20 bombs to the Woo
I'm
Sox.
all for it, Mike. If that
Uh-huh.
happens, that's great. Because like I said, I have nothing against him. I hope you're right. Because I mean that just benefits my team. But
I hope you're right too.
But
'cause
I'm just
he
saying-
has a
Make
special
make
place
him
in
a
my heart.
pitcher. Make him a pitcher. No one believes in him
Make him a
anyways.
pitcher.
besides
I
the
mean,
When
why
does-
not? Why not?
Stats. When
to
does
be-
Triple
to
A
be-
season start?
Tomorrow, I think.
Does it?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, it does.
I think
Starts
so.
tomorrow.
Because we
Yeah.
got Triple A. Well, no, we don't. Have
Whit-
AAA, we got
Whitlock's
single
starting.
A.
Whitlock is starting.
I have
Yeah,
given
Whitlock's
my
starting for the Woo
18-year-old
Sox.
permission to marry Robert Vernon.
Oh, well,
And
my
he's go-
my daughter had a crush on him before. Like it's definitely. He's
So-
definitely son-in-law material, but is he like shortstop or
Is he baseball
utility material?
baseball player?
He's
Son-in-law
two
baseball.
he's 2 seasons away from when he hit 25 home runs in the major league.
So is Joey
It's-
Gallo.
That's a true story. That is a true story.
Tony
All right,
Bellinger
Stats,
is
take us,
4 seasons away from
Stats,
great.
take us home, man.
I don't know. I just feel like Duran is going to be the permanent Red Sox over Dahlback. That's just what I feel. I feel like
I agree.
Not that we want that.
Yeah.
We like
We-
Bobby D.
Right.
we like them both, but I don't know. There's something about Duran that I think they both have the hunger and they both have the drive. Because of course you want to make it to the majors, but there's just something to me. I think Duran is just going to be a little bit better, and he's just going to. Like
He's got more.
on paper, he's going to look better, which is
yeah.
going to make them bring him up better because I think his stats, his production.
He's more of an
and then his
athlete.
speed, and then
He
his
is more of
speed,
an
and then
Yeah,
his
he's more of an
speed.
athlete. Right.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
fast.
He's
He's fast.
athletic, and then his.
But
speed is
Bobby's
gonna
pretty
be the
fast for
one-
his height.
Yeah, but I still think Durant's going to be.
He looks
about-
like Frankenstein.
Bobby?
He moves
Bobby
like.
does not look like Frankenstein. Costas looks
No,
like Frankenstein.
no. At shortstop,
I thought he's
Dahlbeck
bigger,
is
like bigger.
serviceable.
His shoulders are wider, and I
His,
don't know.
his
I don't know.
upper
I
body
know
just
Fraser
doesn't move
sucks.
normal.
That's all I
The
know.
the disrespect for Robert Vernon.
I
How dare you?
love Bobby D. So don't.
Stats,
no
take us
disrespect.
home, man. Stats
Yeah.
has a lovely thing he calls stats and
Yep.
shats.
Stats and shots.
Stats and
It's our
chats.
it's our quote unquote closing segment, although it's a closing segment and normally we run after for however long because we don't run on time here normally. Although we
It's
are
off the
tonight.
rails.
But he's got a date.
yes.
He's gotta get off here soon.
No, I don't have a date. I have something I have to do.
I'm trying to
hard.
make it sound good, you know. Trying to prop you up, brother.
All right. Hey, stop. Hold on. So the Red Sox essentially, we've been doing this the last couple times. We did it with Tyler Milliken when we had him on. We did it with just me. I give it to just Jeremy and Mr. Brown when we did our last episode. And essentially, because opening day is here, our stats and chats, sometimes I present a stat to the crew and everyone else, and you have to guess what the stat means, or you have to guess leaders of the stat, or I just present a trivia question. Our kind of trivia that we've been doing is guessing the opening day starters at a certain position from 2001 onwards. And essentially what it does, you have to get
I'm going to be
every single
pissed.
different opening day starter. So for example, at catcher, you don't have to name Jason Varitek, like 10 times or whatever. You just have to name him once. We're not doing catcher though. We're doing shortstops.
Oh,
So from 2001 onwards, this is open to everyone besides me, obviously, because I have the answers in front of me. You can go, you don't have to, there's no order you have to go in. You just have to name shortstop. So you think, or guys who you think started opening day at shortstop from 2001 onwards.
No ma.
I will.
If that's always the
We're not
first one,
here.
no mod, first one. Because it would be
So
stats,
cheating.
you
Yes.
suck.
Nomar is the right answer. So
All right,
let's-
how many
what
are
is-
there?
Yes.
Wait,
there's
How many
what
out
was
there?
it?
Nomar, Kike.
Wait.
Hold on.
One from
There's
2001
12.
to now.
12.
Oh,
there's
until
12.
now. Oh, you're
12.
starting
12.
like you're naming.
So like bogeys.
We got 11 to go.
So, well, you got Nomar and Jeremy said Kike, so that's 2.
Bogarts. of course.
Xander.
Bogart. Bogarts is 3. Jeremy, who'd you say?
I said Xander. So
Oh,
We all think.
Julio Lugo.
Julio Lugo is
Oh,
1.
I like
nice.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Jose Iglesias.
Oh,
Jose Iglesias
nice.
is 1. Yes.
Iggy. Nice.
I diggy.
Mm-hmm.
I can see his fucking face. He played for San Francisco before he played for us. Shit.
Oh, Rent-A-Wreck.
Not
Renteria.
Renteria was a Cardinals. So
Renteria.
Renteria.
Yep.
Edgar
Renteria.
Renteria.
Yes.
Yep, Edgar Renteria is 1.
Mhm.
So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 6 out of 12. You're already halfway there.
Oh, my brain is like.
So
It gets a
we
little
got
harder now.
Lugo, Renteria. We got
Yeah, it
Renteria,
gets a little harder
Lugo.
now because we know the ones.
Hmm.
Whoever.
That's what I'm seeing.
Shortstop.
Doogie.
Cookie Reese.
No. Pokey Reese is
No,
1.
Yes.
Pokey Reese started as short.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Pokey Reese started
Marco Scudero.
2004. Marco Scudero is another one.
Wow.
Mark
Oh,
Bellhorn.
Let's fucking go.
You have 4
Mark
left.
Alhorn. No, not
I'll
No,
tell you.
not my-
One of them is before
They said
Nomar.
Mark Bellhorn.
Nope, he's not one. One of them is before Nomar.
Before no more.
Before no more.
By before Nomar, I mean he started 2001 because I think Nomar was injured.
Yeah,
Todd Walker.
as usual.
Nope.
Hey.
As
Todd
usual,
Walker.
that's rough.
I'm trying to think. I can't even text.
Well, it wasn't Pedroia.
No,
No.
not Troya.
Yeah.
No, Petey was second. So
No, I mean just
all right. So starting shortstop, right, is where we're at.
Yes, on
all right. How
opening
many we
day.
get left?
one.
5.
You have 4 left.
All right, this is the part where you start giving us like hints.
I'm like, I can't see.
Hold on.
Like,
Hold on, let me throw this out there just because
If I
I
would
want to
have
say
known
the
there
name.
was going to be a quiz on this podcast, I wouldn't have drank and taken tequila shots.
yeah,
No,
In
no,
my-
no.
In my
This is what makes
defense,
it
I
fun.
had
That's-
killed
that
a lot
guy.
of blood
Yeah.
cells,
That's the fun of it,
brain
though.
cells. today.
Yeah, that's kind of the fun.
I
Yeah.
killed a lot of brain cells.
I feel like
Was,
one of the names
I'm gonna
begins with an
go-
I.
Trot Nixon.
No.
What about Pedro Seriaco?
No. Good shout though, but no.
Wow,
I
That is
never
a
heard
good
of him.
shout.
that is. All right.
I'm fucking come up with some fucking zingers tonight, guys. You better show some
For
fucking luck.
no more though.
All right, I'll give you a
Now
hint.
we're
I'll
gonna
give you a
play
hint for one. Their 2006 opening day shortstop recently got into a Twitter beef with Ronald Acuna Jr.
Was it over fantasy football?
I don't think so. I think it was
Of
just
Ronald
before the
Acuna.
No,
WBC. It was before the WBC.
Is Alex
I don't
Cora
know.
one of them?
No, Alex Cora isn't.
No.
Mm.
Great googly moogly.
All right,
That
I'll give
doesn't
you.
help.
I'll give a hint. This opening day shortstop for the Red Sox. I'll give you one of two hints. You'll get it with the second hint. So I'll give the first hint first. This 2012 opening day shortstop for the Red Sox was acquired when the Red Sox traded Yamiko Navarro for him. If that name rings a bell.
No, it
That
doesn't.
name does not ring a bell. I'm screwed.
Here, let me take another shot.
2012.
let me tell you.
Maybe kill some more brain cells, maybe.
All right.
Oh, well,
All right.
no.
The easier part is that 2012 starting shortstop on opening day was traded for the Red Sox manager who won the World Series with the team in 2013.
Oh, fucking, god damn it.
Yeah, that one.
That's him.
Yeah, that guy.
I know who it is. I know
guy.
who it is. I can see his
You
stance.
go deep on the name.
Yes.
Scudero, it was
it-
fuck, I can see his face. I can see his
Oh, God.
Traded
No, you already said it.
It wasn't Marco Scudero.
traded for
it was
John Farrell. Traded for
John Farrell. He was traded.
You already
to the-
said Iglesias, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
said
it
Iglesias.
was-
Iglesias was traded in the 3-team trade
Traded
with
for
Detroit.
John Farrell.
I don't.
Mike.
Mike is
Mike,
right.
Oh fuck! What is my
Last name starts with an A.
name?
Last name starts with
Starts
an
with
A.
what?
Aviles. Mike Aviles.
Yes. Mike Aviles.
Taylor coming the fuck in with the heat today,
Yeah,
gentlemen.
you're bringing the heat, man.
All right.
I got
The
three
next
left.
Yes, we'll do the 2009 starting shortstop. Came up through the system with the Red Sox. He eventually was traded to Oakland and had multiple. I think he played
Jed
3 stints
Lowry.
with
Jed
Oakland.
Lowry.
Yes,
Lowry.
Jed
I did
Lowry.
see that
Lowry.
Lowry earlier, but I whispered, I was like, Lowry was one right. I was like, wait.
Jed
Jed
Lowry.
Oh, get
Lowry.
the easy one. Get the easy one, Jeremy.
That's the
Yep,
that was the easiest one
exactly.
left. These next two are wild.
You know
This shortstop that had a Twitter beef with Ronald Acuna Jr. had 2 stints with the Red Sox. One was for 1 season, the other one was for less than half a season. There were 2 different stints. They weren't consecutive.
What years were they?
2006 and I think 2009 was the second stint. That was like half a season.
David Wells.
No, it's a shortstop. It's a
Mike
shortstop.
Napoli.
No,
Ted Williams.
no.
All right.
No.
06, 09, 06. Damn it.
This shortstop.
Omar Vizquel.
No, not Omar. Oh no, Omar.
I was
Vizquel.
close though. I made him think
Good
about
one.
it.
No. Let me see.
2006 and 2009.
No, 2006 and 2001.
Oh, I thought you said
Oh,
2009.
No, 2009
Damn it,
was
we're
Jed
back
Lowry.
to 01.
Okay, I'll give
Back
you
to
the okay,
01.
2006. This guy played with the Marlins for many years. I think 8 years before
Oh, Hanley
playing for the Red
Ramirez.
Sox. No, Hanley was traded to Red
No.
Sox traded him to
No,
the
he
Marlins
never-
in 06.
He's really killed a lot. of
Renteria
people.
played for
No.
the Marlins.
This
But-
no, hold on. This shortstop played with the Marlins for 8 years before he played for the Red Sox in 2006. He also played
a
for the Red
shortstop,
Sox in 2009 after being traded there from Cincinnati.
Oh, Alex
Is
Gonzalez.
his first name?
Yes, Alex Gonzalez.
Yes. I was
Yes.
fixing to ask. His first name is Alex.
See, I don't get all the easy ones.
Dud.
I didn't even remember.
All
All right,
right.
what's our last one?
All right, this guy, 2001 was the last year he played in his career. He was the opening day starting shortstop for the Red Sox. He only played 23 games in the big leagues.
What year?
2001. It was his last year in the big
This
leagues.
is last.
His only year with the Red Sox, and he only played 23 games in the big leagues.
Oh.
Give us some teams he played for then.
He played from 1990 through 1995. He played with the White Sox. In 96, he played with the Marlins. In 97, he played with the Angels. In 98, 99, and 2000, he played with the Blue Jays. And then in 2001, he played for the Red Sox. This guy only played over 100 games twice in his career, and those 2 seasons were 107 and 102 games. So
See, you say White Sox. The only thing I can think of is Ozzie Guillen during that time.
Yeah, I know, but it's not.
But he
never played with
yeah.
us.
yeah, this guy's
Mike
baseball reference has him as a second baseman, shortstop, and third base. No, it's not Mike Napoli.
Dom DiMaggio.
Over the course of his career,
Wow.
he played more second base than shortstop over his career. He was
Oh, I know who it
36.
is. I know who it is. I got his autograph. Hang on.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
No.
Who was that?
It's not Mike Napoli.
Oh no, it's
No.
not. No.
He played second base.
This
more than
guy's
shortstop.
first name starts with a C.
Carlos
Last name-
Baerga.
Last name
I was going
starts
to say
with a
Carlos
G.
Baerga.
Last name starts with a G.
Gee,
Carlos Guillen.
see,
No, it's not Carlos.
Carlos Gonzalez.
No, it's not Carlos.
Gutierrez.
Gutierrez.
Oh
Here
my
we go.
god.
who is it?
He
Seth?
hit
Just call-
right,
just
hit
call it.
right-handed, threw right-handed, was 5'8".
Jesus.
Oh.
Chris Gomez.
Oh, that
His-
guy.
Who? Would you say,
Yeah.
Mr. Brown?
I
What'd
don't
you
say.
say?
I say Chris Gomez.
No.
Is Chris
his
right?
first no, his first name's Craig. His last name starts with a G.
Craig.
Craig Gentry? I think it was
Craig
an
Gomez?
outfielder.
I don't know.
His last name, the first 2 letters
Craig
are G and
Giglio?
R. His last name,
This-
first 2 letters are GR.
Oh,
Okay.
Mark Bellhorn.
So,
All right.
all right, here's what I'm gathering. Right,
Craig agreed.
here's what I'm gathering from it, stats. This guy had a major league career. He was towards the end of it. He was working at Dunkin' Donuts, and the Red Sox needed a shortstop. And they're like, "Hey, you played before. Come on."
Maybe, because he only
We're
played
not gonna
20
get
games.
it.
I don't know, man.
All
We
right,
always-
Great.
I don't know.
Okay.
Craig. I don't know if it's gonna pronounce it right, but Grebek, however you pronounce it.
You can't even say the name.
Grebeck
Oh yeah,
Grebek or
100%. I've got his
Grayback.
I've
Craig
got his
Grayback.
fucking baseball card.
That
here.
does
It's
sound
on the
familiar
top.
though. Craig Grayback. Craig Grayback.
Grebek. It's Grebeck.
Say that fast 3 times.
Yeah,
Oh,
Grayback.
I
Sounds
still say it was Mark Bellhorn.
He
but,
played
all right.
23 games with the Red Sox, and that was it. And he was the opening day
He
shortstop
needs to
on
go in the Ring of
2001.
Honor.
Was
Yeah, Ring of Honor.
he old
sure.
when he played for the Red Sox?
He was 30,
Yes.
36.
That's not old.
Hey, it's old for a baseball
That's
player when
baseball
it's his
old.
last year.
That's
in the big
baseball
leagues.
old.
Right, baseball old.
I call
That's
that
baseball
old AF for baseball. Not for a living. I'm 44. and I'm
Bartolo
young AF.
Colon would like to argue.
48.
Yeah.
Hey, you leave us old guys alone, goddammit.
Right.
I'm
Exactly.
the oldest.
Exactly.
I'm
Yeah.
nowhere
Yeah,
near
but
you
my-
guys.
my-
so-
but
That's why I
beard is
don't
gray,
care
man.
about burning my brains because I have nothing left to give.
Yes, it's gone.
All right, so
All
we
right,
got
yep.
stats and shots out of the way, ladies. Is there anything that you guys want to talk about tonight before we wrap this up? Because Stats has got
A plug.
another podcast to do, and I've got 4% left on my iPad. Talk to us.
Shameless
Tell me what
plug
you want to
time.
talk about.
I'm just saying, if you want to go to soxaddicts.com and buy a shirt, I wouldn't be mad. Just saying.
What type of
Buy a
shirts
shit
you?
ton of
What
shirts.
type of shirts do you have on there? Red
Sox
Sox
Addict.
jerseys like that.
those.
Okay,
We have back to
Never,
folk.
forever,
We have
back
back
to
to folk. Kike, do you
get
love
the
me?
folk out of here.
Who died and made you Mark Bellhorn? Who died and made you Josh Beckett? Deva's
Masa
forever.
Casa. Hey,
We
if
don't
you do
have that
Masa
one yet.
Casa, I do want some money on the back end.
You want some royalties?
I know I put
I'm
this
like,
out
if you
there on
come up
Twitter,
with
but
it, you
I'm
get
dead
one
serious.
free shirt.
I feel like that's one of those
I-
hyphenated names, Masa Casas.
No, it needs
No,
to be
you
like
need to
two
do-
letters. Masa Casa.
No, you need to straight up fucking gank TC and take Massachusetts and make that a fucking t-shirt.
That
If
that
you
one's
don't,
good.
if you don't reach out to Red, Melissa, I'll reach out to Red. That's
Okay.
gotta be
I-
a shirt, man.
Yeah.
We can both reach out to him.
We need
Who?
that.
And then we'll reach out to TC because
I-
TC
you
did
know
do
I
an
would get that
interview with
shirt like that.
Xander when somebody was wearing one of our shirts and took a picture with Xander. And then TC talked about our shirts with Xander, just saying in an interview. So he knows about our shirts. He just
Okay.
don't know it's us.
It-
Just saying.
Here's what I'm gonna say. If you guys come up with a Trot Nixon shirt, I am buying it
Oh.
the second it comes
Okay.
out. That was my goal.
Okay.
I can't come
know.
up with anything for it, but
Well, trot
Yeah.
to Boston.
hey, that could
No,
work.
I have a
seriously.
friend that named his
Maybe.
son.
You never heard
Trotter
of
after him.
that what was it?
The original
what
dirt
do
dog.
mothers say to their kids trot when they're going to bed? What are they called?
Lullaby.
Lullaby. No, that was a lullaby. That was a lullaby. Moms said to the kids, trot to Boston, trot to Lynn, trot
I have
all
never
over.
heard
You
that
might
before.
fall
I've
in.
never heard that.
I've
That's
never
'cause
I
you
have
weren't
not
fucking
heard
born
that
in
one.
Boston. That's why.
Oh, there we
Yeah.
go. There we
I grew up
go.
in
They put you
Massachusetts.
on
You know
their
what?
fucking no. It was PTSD, dude. They put you on the
Sing
lap
it.
and they go, I'm
Sing it for
serious.
us.
Little kid,
All
they
right.
put you on the lap and go trot
Sing
to
it.
Boston, trot to Lynn, trot all over. Or you might fall in and they drop you to the fucking floor.
I will get this confirmed. I will reach out to my family and get this confirmed.
I've been dropped on the head way too many.
How
So,
many
guys, I-
whiskeys have we had today? I'm just wondering.
It's
Yeah, he's so
it's-
drunk.
it's the trot song. That's what
He lost
shut off
count
me.
after 3.
Yeah.
How many trots have you had to drink today?
This many.
We're gonna name this episode "The Drunks and the Sober," and just roll with that.
There you go. There you go.
Wait,
Let's
do you think we're
fucking
How about-
go.
Trot.
Although Although based
The
on
silver
stats and
ones,
chats,
right?
we
I'm
were all
sober.
drunk except for stats.
We're the silver
yeah.
one, right? Dang.
All right, guys. So I think
God.
this is a pretty good place to wrap it up. Ladies, thank you so very much for coming on tonight. Please
We do
check
need
out,
to do this during the season.
100%. We're
Yes.
gonna have them fucking back on
Mhm.
with more shots and more beer.
Yes.
So
I'll join
on
in this
behalf-
time.
Not me.
Yes,
Fucking A, you
please.
better stats you better before it's too late.
I'm
So
not.
on behalf of Mrs. Melissa Monteaux, Mrs. Christina Puentes, the Sox Addict, I would like to say thank you to Mr. Jeremy, Mr. Jeff Brown, Stats Masterson. I am Michael Anthony Napoli. You have been watching the greatest fucking podcast in the history of podcasts, Off the Monster. Thank y'all for tuning in, and go fucking Red Sox.
Yes.
Go
Go
Red
Sox.
Sox. Get the gun
Right.
pumps ready, baby.